doing that late night voice, like like this talk radio. Hey, it's late night here for the when people call into the talk radio. Tell us what your problem is. We'll try to work it out. That's what this is all about. Just talking it out and working it out, because that's what we do. We support each other and we work it out. Let me mute this somehow. I don't know where my mute is. There it is. I got it. Let's work it out. Let me just find the chat. Good evening. Oh, people are coming in so soon. It's raining here. We're having a nor'easter. So you might be able to hear the pitter patter of rain because it's right by the air conditioning and it always pitter patters. Hey, Joni is the first one in the house, and not followed by Paula, Jamie, Tiffany, and Brandy, and Sherry. Welcome. I am having some black currant iced tea. This is new to me. Davidson sent me some tea to try, and it was black currant iced tea. What you do is you get these big bags, and each bag makes a quart. So I made 2 quarts. It's different. I don't hate it. It's definitely has that currant vibe. Like, I want to say grape, but reminds me, it does have a grapey taste. Hey, Becky, Crystal, Nora, Karen, Deborah, Lynn. Oh, it's raining there too. It's raining here too. Honey, Jay Bates. Oh, that's wonderful, Tiffany. I think she'll be COVID positive for a while. I think you're COVID positive after yeah, so she's fine. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, I bet you're one happy mama to have your baby girl home. That's nice. That's nice. Well, we're all happy to hear that. We're happy, Beverly. I don't know. I had a very heavy eating day today. I'm not sure why. I don't know. Did you ever just eat and not care? That was today. I mean, not that I eat bad things. I mean, but eating a lot of good things isn't good either. So yeah, I was packing it away today. I don't know. Oh, that rain, and he can't get out. So that's I think that's stressing me out too, knowing that it's going to be raining all night and all day tomorrow. I'm not sure how the dog's going to get out. He doesn't like to go out when it rains on a good day when he's feeling good. So. Oh, thank you. This is an Old Navy tie-dyed shirt. You guys are so nice with my comment me on my clothes. I don't know what to say. I'm like, oh my gosh. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Joanne. Happy Monday. Thank you. Bailey's, he's actually doing pretty good. I mean, for a dog that had surgery on Friday, he's, meandering around. It's going to be, he gets his staples out a week from Friday. So that makes a world of difference once they come out and he's all healed up. But I'm just, I'm so over it. I knew I was going to be over it when I had decided to do it. I'm like, this is just, I am a little bit over it already. But he's healing, he's chipper. He went today he goes for, they include with the price of surgery, this laser treatment for wound healing. So he gets this, like, it's an ultrasound heat wand that they run up and down his incision, and it's supposed to aid in tissue healing and stuff like that. But it's not like I could opt out of it. So I check the box where we can not charge me for that. We'll just, no, of course you don't. It's included with your surgery. So I get 12 treatments and he goes for every one of them. He goes every other day. So he goes Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Caramel fudge skinny syrup. Oh, I'm telling you. Skinny syrup in your powdered peanut butter is where it's at. Hey, Tamara. Thanks for asking, Tiffany. Hey, Allison. Thank you, honey. I don't know about you. Another thing that's got me all freaked up is this damn new CPAP machine. I haven't slept through the night since I got it. I feel like I might have to call there tomorrow. I don't know if it's too powerful. It drives me nuts. It's the same stinking mask, but I feel like there's so much air going up. I'm just like, I wake up, my mouth just pops open, and all this air comes in. It's like annoying me to death. So that has got me all in a pickle. Yeah, he's chipper, he's hobbling around. I just worry about that foot, the one that was already operated on. My gut was like it wasn't ready, but it's not like I had a choice. It's it was either get it or not get it. But I just feel like he's got bad knees, poor dog. Oh, I wish I could take a nap, but I had to go to the vet. I think tomorrow I should come right home. It's Tuesday. Yeah, I mean, I'm just glad the boys are here intermittently, so he's never really alone, which is good. Oh, it's been since Friday. Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday night. I just have, I mean, I'm not sleepy. So I know I'm not, and it tells me how many incidences I have. I'm not having incidences. I just feel like, and it sucked down the water. Like, I'm like, maybe the humidifier's too high. I need to go and fix it. Hi, Melody. My puppy Jet was recently diagnosed with diabetes. Oh, they do. They break your heart into that face. Oh, thank you, Susan. Hey, Maureen. Hey, Nancy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering if this wasn't set right. I just have that feeling because my pressure was lower because I know he told me they lowered it because I was having less incidences, so I think they lowered it. But I wonder if this machine is just because it's brand spanking new, it's really powerful. It's knocking my ass off. I have not. She did tell me because she messaged me this morning, and I asked her about the blue dots. She didn't respond to that part, but she did say that they do give you carryover, so you can carry over 4 points in your weeklies. Hey, Kathy O'Leary, Tiffany. Oh, I think I already said hi to Tiffany. I don't know why I keep saying. I am just out of it today. She did say she made an error when she was put the post in. It was 41 weeklies and 17 dailies. I'm like, dang. I kind of knew that was the way it was. But I need to know how much she has to lose, too. That's my question. So I'm wondering. I hate when my strolls in the camera things. But I didn't film today. I just wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. Some days today I don't know. I'll get there. There's some things I want to do this week, so I got plans. People, I got plans. There's going to be a hummus. There's going to be a donut. I have plans. And maybe another top 10. And it'll be a what I eat in a day. That'll be up tomorrow. My what I eat in a day from last week will be up tomorrow. And I'll probably pull the winner for the giveaway. I did get a cute mug. I didn't bring it down. I was going to bring it down. I can't remember what it says. It was some "you rock girl" or I don't know. It was a cool little saying. It's upstairs. Story of my life. Yeah. Oh, they're coming up with yeah. Well, I wonder if we can change our goal weight because I like that mine a little bit. Oh, mine. I have the black currant iced tea from Davidson's. There is no WW news tonight. I had a good look at the Australian planet. I'm underwhelmed. Yes, I heard that about flashing. There's codes. So, unless I could put a code up, which I don't think I'm going to be able to attach a code to my recipes, people are going to, which I get. I totally get that they own the program and they want to own what recipes and stuff. I'm profiting off of them. And I get that. No more no, that's about it for the WW news. Oh, I want to make pear fritters. And I want to make corn fritters. Don't think that'll be this week, though. We have a Halloween party on Saturday. Hence why I'm making the hummus. That's for the Halloween party. Oh, it's awesome, Melody. The calculator is going to take in, into fiber and stuff that I'm thinking, and a couple other people reiterated it, she did, about bacon changed. Bacon went up a point. If it's this one, it used to be this one bacon she used was 1 point a slice. It went to 2 points a slice. Think about it. Bacon's a fatty meat. It makes sense it would go up. So all our bacon people are going to go, but you know what? I say if what you did worked, I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? Like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Post about attending a virtual meeting in Australia to get some details. You have to have a code to get into these meetings. That's the problem. Evening, Marianne. Exactly. Like I said, most times when I'm figuring points, I get my little pad out. I don't always use a builder unless I'm doing a recipe for you guys. I get my pad out. I only put in the pointed items, divide it by the servings. Kind of, you know. But, you know, I thought about good. But here's the thing we're going to find out in due time. You know, I'll get the 1060 at my meeting. I'll have my materials to read. So we kind of know the gist of it, you know, and that's all I'm really interested in, the gist. I'm not interested in any kind of like, you know, it'll come. What's getting it early going to do anyway? To stress you out a little bit more. I mean, I just wanted to give some information. To me, it's not tragic, I don't think. But you know, change is always upsetting. It just is in any aspect of life. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Michelle. We just, like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you're doing well on the plan you're on and you don't want to change, then my friends, you don't have to. You put those foods as your 0 point foods, or you go to iTrack Bites. Actually, you'd save money on iTrack Bites, honestly. So yeah, so like I said, if all else fails, you just go to iTrack Bites. They have the blue plan, they have the purple plan, they have the green plan. Yes, it is pouring out, Terry. Terry lives in my area. Yes. Yes, I think the meeting topics are gearing us up for change. Water, fiber. I don't know. Yes, we can't do anything until the app updates. I was going to do an app tutorial, but I don't know if it's going to change at all. Because there's some new things on the app. I mean, the app is totally different than it was when I did the app tutorial last year. So I'm thinking maybe I should wait, another couple of weeks. I don't think it's going to change that drastically, though. The calculator's going to change. And those plus twos, so the ones that, when you're putting a recipe that's going to give you points, like because there's a vegetable in it. Yeah, or lose it for, yeah. There's, I don't, a lot of us have proven we could do with the online support. There's, and if you go to iTrack Bites, not that I work for them because I don't, but they also have Zooms and live chats as well. So they're really, they've come a long way. Yep, you got that right, Maureen. How do you know how to set a goal weight? They usually set it. For me, they gave you a range based on your height, weight, age, and you pick in that range. And most people pick the very end because you could, some meeting places will only let you go 2 pounds under. If you go 5 or 10 pounds under, they consider that under your goal and they make you pay. Hey, the Mel goes as. I'm excited too. I'm always excited about change. Hey, Maria, I always say, if I don't like it, there's always options. Like I said, we've been on this program long enough to know we have all our own materials. We know what to do. This is the first time that their topics were geared a month topic, and then all week was really just a feeder to that topic. So that, like I said, it was all about change. So yeah, like they give, like I said, and it's that BMI thing. It's nothing. Weight Watchers do not take into account your history with your weight or anything like that. It's just, height, age, weight. Height, yeah, that's, and gender. Yes, no, I went to a franchise. They would only give me 10 pounds over that. Hey, Noreen. They would only give me 10 pounds above my WW goal. Hey, Esther is up. Hey, Vicky. So yeah, I do have, though Weight Watchers International doesn't have that note, but I guess they take the word of the other place. Esther, it's Honey's here. Have you guys met yet? I don't know, what frame would I be? I think I'd actually literally be small. I don't think I'd be, well, maybe medium. I'm not a large frame. Do you know where we will be able to get the new program materials? You only get the app if you're only digital. I don't think there's any kind of materials you get by mail, as far as I know. That's okay, honey. Forgive me if I drop off and I'm sitting here on the chair. I feel that way right now. Hey, Weeza. Yes, I don't know what the criteria. They may change. I mean, remember, back in the day, you couldn't get into a meeting unless you had more than 10 pounds to lose. They didn't let you in. Now, they don't care. You don't have to lose anything. You just want to come and get weighed. They don't care. It's kind of annoying, I think. So, is anybody new just joining us for their first live? I have to say, can I say this? You guys have been loving the lives. A lot of you have been rewatching. And if you're rewatching this one now, thank you. I so appreciate it. I'm going, the lives have taken off the last week. I'm like, oh my goodness. I maybe just do lives and screw the filming. This is a lot more fun. I'm better, honestly. I am better off the cuff than I am when I film. It's hilarious. When I film, it is hilarious. But if I'm here live like this, it just comes. Oh, I'm hands-on material as well. Good evening, Veggie Vamps. Let's all welcome the Vamp. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Evening, Simple Crystal, Simple Me. Is this your first live? Let's all welcome Simple Crystal, Simple Me. Oh, Halloween Baking Championships. I love that. Kiddos get all of that. I get that. That's why I post them. I don't have to post them. Once we're done, I could just put them where you couldn't see them. But I know people, they can't. And I try to say things so they know what I'm talking about. Because sometimes I do ramble. Oh, Karen, I appreciate that. I love doing live chats. I'm just better just like this. Honestly, I could do this all night if I had more energy. Oh, okay, Simple Crystal, welcome back. Well, that's me, Kathy O'Leary. I am as off the cuff as you're going to get. I even leave my cuss words in now. Yeah, why not? I'm not sitting up here being Miss Purdy Purdy. I just love the interaction with all you guys. Even though it's a chat for most of you, it's just so good the way you interact with each other. Good night, Marine. Cuss away. I've been doing it on my daily vlogs. If you don't know, I do on my way to work. I vlog in my car. I've been doing that since I started my channel. That's how my channel started, actually, was a vlogging channel. And I post them on Instagram and in my Facebook group. And oh my gosh, can I just say this? The Facebook group has gone out of its mind. I think we've got 50 or 60 new members in the last 2 days. I love it. I love it. Now, here's the thing though. Some people, I'm afraid, like, if your account is new, it kind of reeks troll. So if you're watching this and you have a new Facebook account, please put that down there somewhere that you're not a, well, I guess a troll's going to call themselves not a troll. I don't know, but it's kind of hard for me to approve people with a very new profile. But I get sometimes we make new profiles because we don't want all this feed on our Facebook feed. Thank you, Terry. Funfetti cheesecake. I like it. I know, honey. I'm so happy to have you. Hey, Kristen. I know we had 100 people in the live last night. Oh, I know you got a new job. Did you say that and I missed it, Lorianne? Hey, Laura. What's the matter, Kristen? Why are you sad? Share with us. We can help. I'm telling you, Paula, they're going to have meetings. They have live chats. Oh, don't feel like a boob. I've eaten my face off today, and I came on here, and that's the first thing I said. I'm putting it out there. I ate my face off, and I did eat and I don't know why. Sometimes there just isn't a reason. You're just hungry, and I was hungry today. Had a bad day, food wise or just life wise. Oh, Vera, thank you. Bailey's coming along. You just got hit in the face. Who hit you in the face? Well, Lorianne, sometimes we replace one thing with another. Hey, Donna, sometimes we have to, um, Kristen, you need to leave. Ate two kind of oat bakes. I understand that. I get that. No, we had to get rid of Kristen. Kristen is a troll. She's been here before. Yeah, she's gone. Yeah. So she might be back with another, she might come out with another profile. Because that's what they do. See, I should be there tomorrow, Susan. Yeah, and that's fun. I don't know about you, but that happens to me because I know there's a new plan coming, and I'm excited about it. I'm just gonna be like, well, I'm gonna just back off a little bit. It's like in the back of my head. I know it is. It is in the back of my head. I'll worry about it next month. Human, yes. Pumpkin muffins from Yellow. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. I love making those. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tamara. Oh. It is right in the pinned post, Lorianne. If you go to the group, there's a pinned post that's right in the front. It's right there. I think they just want to annoy people when they're a troll. They just want to cause trouble be the center of attention, because 9 out of 10 trolls monopolize the conversation. Like, most people would not sit there and say they were hit and they're bleeding. You know what I'm saying? They just wouldn't say it. So, you know, it's like emotional eating is hard. I don't know if it is I never really thought I was an emotional eater. Seafood is wonderful. There's so much going on in the world today. I mean, we were talking about this, me and Joni. It's like we don't know what people are going through. You don't. You don't know what people's lives hold. We only hear a snippet or what we're allowed, what they let us hear. There's some people that are very troubled out there, and I feel like people that come on here to the trolls. I have to be very mindful when I'm listening to them to make sure they really are a troll. It's kind of obvious after a while, but I always give them the benefit of the doubt to, like, but there's just a lot. It's a lot of, sadness. There's a lot of loneliness. There's a lot of, they call it the silent disease, it's loneliness. And sometimes it's sad, it's sad they don't have anybody and this is what they have and they latch on to it. Hey, Mashburn. Thank you, Mashburn. Hey, Cindy Hoy. Give Dee a thumbs up. I appreciate that. We don't know what people are going through. We really don't. I try to be kind. I mean, some people will test me. Yeah. I'm not going to be an idiot or a fool, though. But I try to be kind and give them the benefit of the doubt. But if they play nasty, yeah, I just back away. Hey, Carol. No, and it's they're not even taking over with the subject at hand. It's usually about something totally different, and that's what they want to do too. They want to throw a wrench into what our conversation is and throw me off, which it happens. Hey, Marilyn. Because I said the other day, I said this morning in the vlog, I always say, people always say, oh, how can we help you out, Dee? And I always say, the easiest thing you can do, and it costs you nothing, is just watch my channel. When I put a video out, you watch it, you give it a thumbs up, you give it a comment, and if you're nice enough to watch the ads that play, let them run, that helps me out. That gives me revenue. We make money off of the length you watch a video and when you let the ads run on the video. So yeah, I get revenue for that. So that helps me pay my vet bill. So that's all you have to do. You know what I'm saying? That's all you have to do. I provide it. You just have to watch it. That's it. It doesn't cost you anything. And that'll help pay Bailey's vet bill. And I appreciate it more than you'll ever know. I love doing the car rides to work. Some funny thing. Today I was yelling at somebody who wouldn't make a stinking turn. I'm thankful for as well, Dawn. Thank you, girls. You guys, as I said, you guys are the best. I have to say, the people who hit my subscribe button are the best people. Oh my God, they play. That's Ina Garten, and it is phenomenal, isn't it? My family. That's how I got my kids to eat vegetables when they were younger. I was making that dip. They love eggplant. Oh, thank you, Lynn. I don't know. They never tell us, but at least part of it. Oh, thank you. Like I said, sometimes I open another window and I let it run and I'll go watch something else. And when it's done, I go back over to the window. I'll go on Facebook on my other window and then I'll go back. Pee all night. Oh, sometimes I try, that I'm actually on film, but I flipped people off on the camera. Oh my God. The one time, it was in a funny video. that when I was going to work down this one street, little ducks were walking across. So of course I stopped because they're walking across. Well, there's a car barreling towards these ducks. I freaked out. I'm like, don't hit the ducks. If she would have hit those ducks, I don't know what I would have done. But she stopped. The group is a private group. You have to be a member to see the posts, though. I don't like that either. It's only going to get worse when we change the times. Yeah, it's like that's why people like originally I had a Facebook page, but other people can see the page, so they don't, So unless you're a member of the Facebook group, you don't see the Facebook group's posts. You have to be a member of it's a private group. So the only people who can see the posts in there are members. Oh my God, yes. I was like, they were just babies following the mother. It was the cutest thing. And I'm having one of these cute little moments. Oh, look at the ducks. And I see this car coming and I freaked out. I think I named the video The Ducks. It's probably one of my earlier videos. Freaked out. I was like, I would have ruined my day had I watched her hit those ducks. They're so cute. They're just waddling out, one following behind the other. Like, how stinking cute is that? So, well, that's why I like the Facebook group too, because sometimes you need a question answered. You have and you don't want to wait till live. You need it answered. So, and like I said, it's not always going to be me, but there's some fabulous person that will answer you as well. Oh, I agree. I agree. I like it safer too. I mean, just too cute. Why they were crossing that big street, I don't know. I guess she's a duck. She doesn't know. That's a busy street. Oh. One time we were on the highway, and we saw these birds. I don't know if they were ducks. I can't remember. Like, why are they there? And then you look, and there's dead birds there. So I guess they were ducks or geese. Got hit. Oh, sad. I was just sad. I think we've kind of said all we can say. Good night, Debbie. We kind of she did say that the rollovers do count, but I don't know about the blue dot. So I was happy to have rollovers because sometimes you just have too many points. Maybe I had a low point day. Very rarely happens here, but it's possible. And she did post, somebody posted in there the assessment. You can go on there and take as to the questions. I went through it until he asked me for my email. I'm like, oh, I'm not giving him my email, but I did take the assessment and stuff. So I highly recommend you go on there and take the assessment. Yeah. I don't know anybody that well, I do know people, obsessive compulsive people like the blue dots. Like they need to have that. Like, I don't know. I don't need that. I don't need them giving me a pat on the back that I did well. I know I did good. You don't need to put me a blue dot. Just saying. But there's some people that need that. Nuke the blue dots. I like that. Down with dots. I should get a shirt. Down with dots, but 2 dots. Down with the blue dots. No more blue dots. Oh, that sounds good. I love putting Chobani on my cheddar, on my chili. I love that. And what else is good on chili? Balsamic vinegar. Chocolate balsamic vinegar, I might add. But yeah, I like it. A lady at the olive oil store told me that. She goes, you gotta try chocolate balsamic. All right. She sold me on it. I bought a bottle and it's phenomenal. It's good on strawberries too. Oh yeah. Chocolate balsamic on your strawberries. And to me it's vinegar. I know it's sweetened, but I had the best bowl of pumpkin overnight oats this morning. It's like pumpkin pie in a bowl. It was so good. No, thank you, Jay Bates. There are stalkers out there. Oh, yeah. We had thunder earlier. I don't hear it anymore. Um, I think, Chris, why we don't like them is it's when you're getting them when you're under points. I don't feel you should get a blue dot. I mean, I guess their theory is, well, if you're satisfied, you should be satisfied. But I'm worried about the people that really aren't satisfied but are afraid to eat those points. See, that's what worries me about the under. If you're going at your points and maybe over, yeah, I'm all for that. But it's the under ones. I don't know. I feel like it encourages you to undereat. And I feel some people aren't eating enough. And I hear more and more people say that they're not eating enough. They're not. I know I wasn't eating enough. I'm a fairly nice sized gal. Oh, see that's a great place to put in the protein powder in something like that. So people ask me all the time, what do you put protein powder in? Stuff like that, baked goods. You can put it in like waffles and pancakes and breads and cookies and adds up the protein a little bit. You need a good thunderstorm. I'd love to give you that. And like I said, Lynette and Sean, you absolutely. The blue dots are for some people, and they're and for their. It's funny. I think there's either you like them or you don't. I don't know if anybody that doesn't like it's in the middle. Honestly, here's the funny part, and I will share this. I never knew they were there. It took me a long time to know that. Somebody said, I said, what blue dots? Like, you don't see them. I'm like, I never noticed them. Never noticed them. I would love to send you guys. We have a nor'easter here coming, so it's going to be raining all day tomorrow. So wish me luck getting the dog out. When he was wet, when he was 100%, he didn't like going out in the rain. Um, some GNCs do, not all of them. You can get it on Amazon as well. Like I hear that with everything. Like some GNCs have Bear Bells, some don't. Some GNCs have Built Bars, some don't. So I would say check with your local GNC before trekking out there. I would say call on the phone. How low are points? Well, I'm not gonna. I don't know for the new plan. I don't know. No, I think they're all blue. I think they're all blue. Um, like I said, green, blue, and purple. You couldn't. It was 16, 23, and 30 were the lowest. Um, Without using the blue dot method, which I think is like 8 or 10 under. You can go as low on purple as I think 8, something like that. But the thing is, they're assuming you're eating 0 point foods. Well, how do they know that when you haven't tracked them? To give you that blue dot. See, there's my problem. There's one of my problems. They're getting a blue dot, but they don't know if you've eaten it. So somebody could be not eating, wants to get a blue dot and not eating any 0 point foods. So they're not eating anything, but they're still getting a blue dot. So they think they're doing okay. So unless you track those foods, they should not be. I don't know. That's how I feel. I take him out as much as I can. He doesn't like thunder. In fact, when we were out there before I came on, it hadn't rained yet. I took him out there. It thundered. And did he want to come in? Yes, he did. Oh, flex flavors are, you could add the flex flavors to the protein mix, or you could add them to anything. You could put them in coffee, hot chocolate, oatmeal, pancake mix, yogurt. I have the butter, which I put on popcorn. I have the monkey bread. I have the party cake, the monster cookie. I made, I did make cookie dough, you know, imitation cookie dough. But yeah, you can mix that into anything. Like I said. You can mix it into the protein powder. You can mix it into your baked goods, coffees, beverages, yogurt, overnight oats. I have a peanut butter one. I sometimes put it in because it doesn't cost you anything. 5 points for purple. That's low. And if you're not eating 0 point foods, you ain't eating anything. They're assuming you're eating because they don't know, because you don't have to track it. So that's my concern with that. Hey, Queenie. Esther is the queen of Glam Squad. Yes, it's a flavor enhancer, correct. Yep. Like I said, I've put in the butter on popcorn to sprinkle it. I like to spray my popcorn with, I can't believe it's not butter. And the butter, I even put monkey bread on my popcorn once. Don't knock it. I'm telling you, it's pretty good. Trying to convince Esther to have a channel. Yes, I think Esther needs to have a channel. The assessment, I think somebody posted in the Facebook group. I need to eat more fruit. It's hard to get fruit though this time of year. I did get apples are very prevalent here in New Jersey. We have a lot of apple orchards, so we did get some really cool apples. But I get tired of apples. Not my favorite. Oh, yeah. I need some like, I don't know, melons. I almost bought a papaya. It was in my hand. I didn't know if I'd eat it though. Yeah, I like it. All right, serious question. I get serious. I've got a problem. Usually bottomless pit. What do you do to make yourself feel full? Oh, that's a good one. I'm never full. That's serious. Probably drink some tea. I drink a lot of tea. I drink a lot of tea. You should maybe water. Rice cakes in between because they're you can get 1 for 1 point of certain brands. Uh, Keep myself busy, honestly. Um, and here's the thing: make yourself feel full. That is where I want to talk to you about feeling full. Let me just catch up on the chat. Yeah, that's needs a channel. Feeling full. That's the problem. That was my problem. I wanted to feel full. And I've learned that I have to not feel hungry, not feel full. So that's what I say to myself if I'm eating. Am I hungry? No. Okay, then I'm stopping. Not am I full. Because if I'm full, then I've eaten too much. You don't want to go, oh, okay, I'm full. That's usually a sign that you've eaten too much. And my new thing, and I read this in I took a class, a nutrition class, and that was the big thing they talked about, was we here in America always say, are you full? And they always say in Europe, are you still hungry? So that's what I try to keep saying to myself. Am I still hungry? Am I still hungry? Not am I full? Because full, if I feel full, then I've eaten too much. If that makes sense. Wedding I worked last week had mangoes and papayas. Oh, how nice. Awesome. Cup of soup? Vegetable soup. Oh my gosh. If you make like a cabbage soup and a vegetable soup, you could eat that. Protein. Protein keeps you fuller longer. All right, Lorianne, have a great night. The WW Queen Cooking Kosher. Oh, I think that'd be a phenomenal channel. Drinking water before you eat, making a nice big old and soup, like vegetable soup. You could have that with your lunch. You can have it with your dinner. And think about it. In the new plan, veggies give you points. They say until you're 80% full. Another thing, Vamp, I will say, is the more I give in to that old feeling, the more I don't change. So I try to say, I know I've eaten enough. Is this hard? Yeah. I'm not going to sit there and lie and say, well, that was easy. It took me a while to get there, but I knew based on my points, based on my food, based on what I ate caloric wise, I had enough. If I'm not full, that's because I'm used to eating too much. So it does take you a while for your body to adjust to eating less. But if you keep consistently doing it, your body will adjust eventually. Not going to be happening overnight. It's going to take several weeks. But it will. Like if you get, remember, your body's used to eating a certain amount of food. And if you're reducing it, yeah, it's going to say it's hungry. It's not really hungry. It's just it's used to eating more, if that makes sense. Well, we're always here for you, Lorianne. So sometimes we have to keep, like, yeah, there are nights I'm hungry. There's nights that I feel like I didn't eat enough, but I know I ate enough. Or try popcorn, hot air popcorn or microwave with nothing in there, but you have to measure it. You just can't have a bowl of popcorn because it's popcorn. Measure a tablespoon and a half of kernels, and that's your serving size. It's like 3 points. It's not a bad thing. You will, Vamp. It will get better, but you have to consistently keep doing it and start a new normal for yourself. I think eventually it will kick in. But like I said, I don't know, but I was used to eating big meals, so yeah, I would sit there. I'm like, I'm looking for more, and most of the time, it was up here, like it was head hunger, like I wanted it. Necessarily, I wasn't feeling it here. I was feeling it here, like I wanted that. Like I saw that, like I want that. I want that. I want that. Again, it will come. It takes consistency and diligence, and you keep doing it, and it's like it's just retraining the brain. The brain's used to just having a all day buffet and have at whatever it wants. So when you're saying no, you can't have whatever you want. You have to only limit yourself. It will come. Yes, it does shrink eventually. Holiday hell. I gotta think of something. It is a mental thing. It really is. It's the want. You want it. You look at it and it's like, oh, I want that. I want that. And you convince yourself that you're still hungry. And you eat half of it and you're like, full. Because you really weren't hungry. You just wanted to eat it. After you open your English muffins, do you place them in the fridge or leave them out? Um, Depends on the time of year. If it's winter, fall winter, I leave them out. If it's summer, I put them in the fridge. Sometimes I put them in the freezer. And that Master makes a good point. Have things if you want to eat, like I'm all for veggies and hummus, veggies and dip, fruit, and make a yogurt dip with some sugar-free pudding, and it feels like it's or some peanut butter powder, and you're dipping it in there. Make sure you fit in snacks. So they keep burning food. Like in the middle of the day, have an apple and peanut butter. A 1 point of powdered peanut butter and an apple. Cost you 1 point. But you're eating something and you're feeling like you're fueling, like sometimes we wait too long to our next meal and you go into that meal starving. Please do not go into your next meal starving. Because if you're anything like me, starving Denise makes bad choices. Because she doesn't care. She just wants to eat. That's all it's like eat, eat, eat. And I just have it like that red's lighting up in my head, like those cartoons. Oh, the mini D. I'll sit on your shoulder. Vamp! You don't want that. Are you really hungry? Or is it up here? But yeah, it's something that will come in time, but you have to be consistent. That's one of my favorite words is consistency. You got to keep yourself, even if you're like rocky on plan, but on plan to a point. Yeah, that's a good thing. Almonds and turkey sticks. Yep. Or I like the little Baby Bell cheeses in an apple. So good. No, don't quite. Sometimes if you're anything like me, Tiffany, if it pops in your head, you have to ask it because that's how I am. I'm like, because I'll forget, especially in here because the chat flies sometimes. If I don't say it, like I'll say it out loud so somebody will remind me that I said it. Put a picture of me on your fridge. I know. I'll make a bobblehead, and you push a button. Are you hungry? Make sure you're really hungry. Anytime, Vampy. I do freeze my 2 ingredient dough bagels because there's no preservatives in them. And I do refrigerate my mini loaves and my oatmeal loaves because there's nothing in them. So everything like that is refrigerated. Like those cookies I made last week, they've been in the fridge because they'll get moldy. Good night, Esther. And I do not cut my bagels when I freeze them. They'll get it. You just wrap them. I wrap them and then I put them in a freezer bag. And then I take it out the night before, put it in the fridge. It's thawed. I cut it and toast it in the morning. Oh, I don't think I've seen that one. Did you see In the Winds? That book is In the Winds. That one that everybody's raving about. I think it's 4,000 wins, which I don't have that many wins. I had to buy my husband the whiskey cubes. That's the kind of wife I am. Oh, I love anything from Trader Joe's. Shift, that's it. Thank you, Terry. Yep, if you have 4,000 wins and you want to read the book, Shift, it is in your wins for 4,000 wins. That's a good. She cuts her snacks into smaller pieces. It takes you longer to eat. I love making just fun trail mixes, with some different fun things. And try not to eat all the nuts at once. I'm not buying it either. If I have wins, though I don't see, I'm not a huge reader of self help books. I could read articles, yes, but a whole book, no. I'll get the Cliff Notes. Oh, that's nice. I spent my wins on my husband. Last time I got the straws, they were pretty nice. This is one of them. I will say, I do like a metal straw. I was fighting it, but it keeps your drink colder. So yeah, I have converted. I even grab like sometimes some of the kids' cereal, like some Captain Crunch or Apple Jacks. Sorry, I am not sleeping well at night. Oh, I'm still here. My screen isn't black. Move your mouse. Shift the movie. Yeah, that's just way I I was never a self-help book reader. I like murder mysteries. I don't like romance novels. Nope. Murder mysteries. I'm huge James Patterson fan. Alex Cross is my man. So yeah, that's what I like to read. I wasn't a huge Stephen King, but I did read some Nicholas Sparks. They're a little bit sad though. Somebody always dies. There's always a dog in it. I don't know. I like sweet tea too. I've been using like stevia. I've been trying to transition over, but I have to put it in when it's hot. I'm going to call them. I should have done it today. I have not had the time. Agatha Christie, I did read a few of hers. I loved them. Then There Were None. That was a great book. Oh, you should read Nicholas Sparks. I cry most of the times when I read his books if somebody dies, and there's always a dog in there. Oh, Atomic Habits. Ah, did I come back? But yeah, I'm a big murder mystery gal. I like to be intrigued. Girl on a Train was so good. Oh, but yeah, I like to be. It's kind of like even movies. I like to be. I like mysteries. I like to be intrigued, and it draws me in. It takes me away. To me, if I'm going to get a book, I want to be taken away. Oh, funny! I don't think I've ever read a funny murder mystery. I never have. Water is hard. I agree. Now, what I try to do is, I know the tea thing is quite controversial. Some people, it just, and like I said before, some leaders will say you can count coffee and tea, and some leaders will say you can't. I say it's up to you. If you want to count it, then you can. Because coffee's made with water and tea is made with water. Is it caffeinated? Yes, it is. But I honestly think it should count because I pee like a racehorse. So I know it does count. So it's all up to the individual. If you're a person that, then you do, I always say, you do you, boo. That's how it goes. Oh, I know. Oh my God. There's always, what did I watch? There was a show I watched. I can't remember what it was called. It was about a dog. I can't remember who was even in it. It was a, God, I can't remember. God, I just watched it a couple weeks ago, and oh my God, at the end, the dog. It's just the dog. The owner dies. The dog used to take him. He would walk him to the train. Then he'd meet him after work at the train. He knew when he would come home. So the guy dies at work, has a heart attack or a stroke. The dog every day still comes to the train station, and I think it was based on a true story. There is, and he dies at that spot waiting for the car. Oh my gosh, he did it for years. That he kept looking for him. It was the saddest thing ever. I mean, and then they erected a statue at the train station about the dog. Oh, what you got a reader here? You read the story about that? Oh, I'm telling you, it was the movie. I can't remember who the guy was. I can't think of who the guy was. He was a famous guy. I can't think of who it was. I wasn't Harrison Ford. I can't remember who that guy was. But oh my gosh, the dog. He had a weird name. He had like a Japanese name. Coco or Kyoko or some weird name. Hatch. That's it. Hachi. That's it. Hachi. Oh my gosh, that movie. If you want to watch a tearjerker, but a good story and just if you're a dog lover, that oh my gosh, Hachi. That was it. Oh, the dog. It just broke your heart. He looked for this man. Day Richard Gere. That's it. Ah, good for you, O'Leary. Jet Ivanovich. But that movie was, I just cried and I cried. I should not be watching a movie about dogs dying. I just shouldn't. And he would sat there in the snow. It just broke your heart. It just did. He was such a loyal thing. Yep, that was him. All right, Chris, I'm going to head on out as well. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. It's always fun to spend an hour with you. I'm hoping I don't hear any rain, so maybe I can get the dog out before we go to bed. That'd be nice. He might not have to go. Oh, I'm telling you, it just it did break your heart. And in fact, he couldn't attach with anybody else. That's what was sad. Like the daughter wanted to take the dog in, and he didn't want to go with her. He just wanted to go sit by this train station. He couldn't fathom. It just it but what like man's best friend. Like that's what I loved about the story. All right, ladies. You're welcome anytime. I will sit on your shoulder and be the little reminder. But you guys were great. Remember to give a thumbs up before you leave this chat. I would appreciate it if you haven't already. And I will see you all tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat planet. It's called Hatchie. Hatchi. It's with Richard Gere. It's the dog's name was the name of the movie. I think it was called Hatchie, a dog story or something like that. I just even can't tell you. But they didn't want people to popularize. Aw, he was such a good dog. It was really sweet. And I'm a dog lover, even the mean ones. No, he was a really good, he got him as a puppy. So he kind of grew up with him, and it was just the sweetest movie. All right, ladies, I will talk to you all tomorrow.